Hello, my name is Marquis Sauce, and I am a student at USF, and I'm attending public speaking, and I'm doing a persuasive speech on how on why economics should be implemented in high schools across states, and how students can learn how to manage their finances better through these classes. The rat race is an all-time high. Inflation is high in the country. We have really bad economic issues with Americans nationwide. People are in debt. People don't know how to pay off their debt. People don't know how to invest. But economics and teaching economics in high school is definitely going to help students, a new generation coming, on how to manage their finances, how to understand economies, how to better understand how to invest, how to start businesses, how to understand supply and demand so that they can be prepared financially intellectual adults for the future. I left high school with no knowledge of finances. I had very little. Most basic high school students knew how to make money, go to work, save their money, and maybe taxes. But many students don't know. Many students have no knowledge, and it is very, very frustrating with parents across the nation that their students are not learning anything that is helping them to be better prepared adults. And it is a problem that I had in high school. It's a problem that many of my colleagues have today. But I study economics, I study macroeconomics, and I have a background in economic knowledge that I would like to share with you today. We want to produce like-minded individuals that are economically individual across the states. We, in this presentation, will show you what should be taught in these classrooms, and how we can have people leaving college or high school with a better intellectual mind. Starting off, I want to explain what economics is all about. It is about macro and microeconomics that encompasses economies, big economies, nationwide economies, government economies, to small businesses, and even just your personal corporate finance. But it is about demand, supply, GDP, policies. It is about business economics. It's about how to manage your finances, accounting, and the cycles and theories, and it goes on and on. I could talk about it all day, but learning these topics can help better people in their businesses, or people that are going into specific fields, or investing in businesses and then the fields that they are studying. One article by USF Library states that economics is grounded in knowledge about how the people choose to use resources. Economic understanding helps individuals, businesses, governments, and societies choose what resources to devote to work, to school, to leisure, how many dollars to spend, etc. This shows exactly why it is so important that these classes are implemented in schools in your area. The knowledge learned in classes of economics, it can be used in many fields. It can be used in basically everything. It is in your transactions from day to day. It is in your taxes at the end of the year. It is in your business. What are you supplying to your consumers? What is the demand in your field? Economics can teach you everything that has to encompass. There has never been a better time for people to be financially intellectual, or economically intellectual because of our rising inflation, rising unemployment. Um, Now we have a new election coming up. We want to represent. We want people to represent us who have common financial policies and common financial ideas to help better their country, to keep their country with a strong currency, to keep their country with strong financial background. And we can see examples of this working in schools. One article posted by the Journal of Consumer Affairs states that a significant improvement in financial knowledge, self-reported financial behavior, and confidence of students immediately after exposure to personal finance curriculum. Another article by USF Library states that effective economic decision making requires that students have a keen understanding of which ways individuals allocate human capital, physical capital, natural resources among alternative uses. How can we get these classes implemented in public schools, private schools, and colleges around the area? Well, joining PTSA clubs in your high school, parents, you can join PTSA and influence other people to have a common goal to implement these classes, to better teach your students to teach your students how to be better financially literate adults, We have classes like Eco 502, which is Principles of Economics, Eco 510, which is Macroeconomic Issues in the United States, Eco 520, which is Microeconomic Theory and Policy, and the list goes on. But the resources and potential are there. You just have to vote in the right representatives in your county, in your state, and to influence and spread the word about these classes and about why economics is so important for your kids to learn in high school, how it can help them in the future, how it can help them to invest, how to help them into understanding baking, and how to understand taxes and their government economy, the government's economy altogether. Economics is the benchmark of everything, how to allocate resources, investing, business, finance, economies, economic policies, distribution of wealth, GDP, the list goes on. Teachers teaching these policies to teens can help better ready them for financial freedom in the future, how to be able to invest to retire earlier. But we want these classes in these schools to produce like-minded individuals in financially intellectual individuals, so that we don't have to be looking after our kids' finances all the time. Parents don't have to worry about why their kids are not spending their money wisely, and we just must get these classes in the country to make a better generation of economically independent students. Remember, economics surrounds everything in our day-to-day lives, so why not get a better grasp of it? Thank you very much.